So here we are. Um, I can't believe that I'm actually doing this. Yeah. I think it's just kind of funny that this was actually probably this was probably one of the reasons why this game was never released in the West. Um, you know, never mind the fact that not even Eternal Punishment or any of the Persona games were released in Europe back in the days, back during the 90s, and well, at least Eternal Punishment was released in the US, but this game was never released in any of the countries in the West. I mean, of course, I can say, clocking in about 60 hours into the game, that what's the big deal? I mean, he's just he's around simply because of a rumor that which was spread, which made him made him actually become reality. But yeah, but you won't really know that, because let's say that he was actually released in the West, then parents would just simply look at the back of the box and see, oh hey, Hitler's on there, we can't buy this game. We can't buy this game for our kids, because it would be a bad influence on them. And really, it's... yeah, that would definitely be a showstopper right there. Many people would instantly just completely deny this game, reject it, throw it into the trash. So... yeah. So really, unless you have actually played this game at least 40 to 50 hours in, and you actually know that, oh hey, you're actually going to fight against Hitler and Nazis. I mean, sure, I admit that it's a bit of an unorthodox thing to do, to actually add him to a game. But what happened to Miginko? Okay, never mind. Yeah, so really, because of that, the West simply missed out on this game because of that. And then they just made a strange move of actually releasing Eternal Punishment in the US at least. And I mean, I've only read some very basic information about Eternal Punishment, but I don't see the point of actually just releasing one half of the Persona 2. It's like we're gonna make a very cliche example here, but I mean, well, not cliche. Never mind. It's like, oh hey, the first time Douglas Adams decides to release the Lifter's Guide to the Galaxy, let's release it a half of a volume at a time. That just doubles the suspense for our readers, or something like that. Okay, that was a very bad example, but it's like releasing a very popular upcoming book and just taking out half of the pages, and then, oh hey, we're gonna let you wait, and we'll release the next half a few months later. Something like that. Then again, it's not like the general public would actually know about this. Because, yeah, let's face it. At least back when the game was released, I really doubt that people was actually wondering, or I doubt people actually knew that this was actually the first part of Persona 2, and they simply released the second half and just left it at that. It just strikes me as a little bit strange. But yeah, that's that though. That's just a thing of the past. I mean, I'm right here now, playing this now. And I don't care. I'm just going to probably play both of them eventually, so... Yeah. Not a damn was given that day. Or ever. And here we go again, where he's not taking any damage. Rather, but Jun takes a lot of damage. Yeah, he took so much damage he died. Okay, I'm not sure what's happening here. I think the fact that I'm actually talking while I'm playing it does kind of distract me at times. I'm not really paying much attention at times. Oh man. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna take a very short break because if I talk too much, my throat kind of... Okay, I feel a little bit better now. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just wanted to rant a little bit about the whole censoring thing, or for whatever reason developers or publishers decide to not release games in the West. Yeah, I do remember back in the days, this was actually a much bigger problem. Nowadays it's like there's not. I mean, of course, there's still games which are never released outside of Japan. But I've got to say that they have actually improved on that. That they actually release a lot of games in general to the West, or at least to my knowledge. It's not like I'm keeping track of it, but there, yeah. Yeah, actually, speaking of that, I've been having people talking to me about the upcoming game from Atlas for the PS3 and Xbox 360. The game called Catherine. Now I haven't read that much about the game, but apparently there's going to be sex in that game, and I'm curious of how much they're actually going to censor it before they release it. I am fairly sure that they will release it in the West, but to what extent will they actually censor the content? And does it really matter for the game? Um, well, I don't quite know right now, so but yeah, for some reason I'm actually at least slightly interested in the game because face it, it's made by Atlas. But other than that, yeah, I'm just gonna see how things unfold and based on what happens, if it's actually censored, that will actually decide if I buy the game or not. Well, rather than that, I I actually need to get a HD TV first, which I don't have, and a PS3, which I don't have either. But yeah, we'll see how things turn out after New Year's. I've actually lately been looking at LCD TVs and plasma TVs, and I'm just totally stumped on what I should even consider. I mean, there's wherever you look, there's like posts saying that yeah, plasma TVs are best for video games, or no, you should play video games on LCD TVs. I just don't know because there's so many different opinions everywhere, and it's not. It's a bit tricky to also find posts which are, well, fairly recent, maybe from this month or from earlier earlier around this year, and this just I'm still a little bit unsure what I should even consider getting, but yeah, as much as I like a PC game, and I want to actually enjoy some console goodness eventually. Oh hey, would you look at the time? It's victory time.